Don't compare yourself with other people. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Accept the terrible responsibility of life with eyes wide open. I don't tell people, "You're okay the way that you are." That's not the right story. The right story is, "You're way less than you could be." No one gets away with anything ever, so take responsibility for your own life. The idea that women were oppressed throughout history is an appalling theory. Free speech is not just another value. It's the foundation of Western civilization. Don't be dependent at all. Life is tragic. You are tiny and flawed and ignorant and weak, and everything else is huge, complex, and overwhelming. If you don't stand your ground, then all that happens is people push you backwards. Don't lie about anything, ever. Lying leads to hell. Happiness is a pointless goal. You can't go backward in life. Women deeply want men who are competent and powerful. And I don't mean power in that they can exert tyrannical control over others. That's not power. That's just corruption. If you're talking to a man who wouldn't fight with you under any circumstances whatsoever, then you're talking to someone for whom you have absolutely no respect. Become aware of your own insufficiency. When you start to realize how much of what you've constructed of yourself is based on deception and lies, that is a horrifying realization. Power is competence. I have something in common with Nazis in that I am opposed to the radical left. And when you oppose the radical left, you end up being a part of a much larger group that includes Nazis in it. One of the things I've told men over and over is, if you're being rejected by all the women that you approach, it's not the women. Once someone has spent enough time cultivating bad habits and biding their time, they are much diminished. Much of what they could have been has dissipated. Men and women aren't the same. And they won't be the same, but that doesn't mean that they can't be treated fairly. Life is very difficult. One of the most ancient of religious ideas that emerges everywhere, I would say, is that life is essentially suffering. To master a new technology, you have to play with it. If you're a social scientist worth your salt, you never do an unvariate analysis. You have to listen very carefully and tell the truth if you are going to get a paranoid person to open up to you. If you're not going to be rewarded for your virtues, and instead you're going to be punished for them, then what's your motivation to continue? Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.